Hi, y'all. Sorry, just waiting for YahooSports to connect. Hi. Can you hear me? Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry. I was trying to fix it. I know. I went on for like 2 seconds to get it figured out, and everyone else was like screaming at me because all you could see was my wall. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure it out.
I know. If it weren't for like technical difficulties. We need hand wheels, Julie.
Yeah, I know. I know.
So, thanks for joining us. Congrats on your victory over the weekend.
Thank you. Thank you.
You've had a good run.
Yeah, it's been a wild month. I'm like I don't really know what time zone I'm like ever on anymore, but I'm being able to sleep now, so that's good.
Well, so I want to know, let's talk about Paris. I want to know what moment you knew that you were like, holy cow, I'm even getting chills just like asking the question. Like, holy cow, I'm about to win my second World Cup back to back on the pitch in Paris. When did you know? And it didn't necessarily have to be in that final game. When were you like, oh my god?
I think in like game one, obviously, like I loved the connection that we had as a team, like together. Like I really enjoyed just everything to build up to it. I felt prepared. Everyone was just like having each other's back, encouraging. And then kind of just each game had its own moments. But I definitely think that obviously, like when we were warming up in the finals, like it just felt right. Like almost like I always kind of laugh because in 2015 it also felt really good in warm ups, really sharp, like super excited. I don't know. It's hard because you just like you never in your head as an athlete you're just like stay focused. It's fine, whatever. And I think like once it hit about like the 80th minute, whenever Rose scored the second goal, and I was like, okay, like all we have to do is like stay together, defend solid, like, and then like it just felt like the time was taking forever to blow the whistle. But like, I don't know. Once the whistle blew, then you knew. So like, I guess I should say then. But I don't know. I enjoyed my whole time there. Yeah, like I think we just talk about as a team like all the time, one game at a time. So like you just kind of do that, and then once you like, once a game comes and you have a win, it like just it feels right. But yeah, it was super exciting. Like when the whistle blew, you mean? I'm honestly, I didn't know how I was gonna react. Obviously, like 2015 was just like I was so young that like I just didn't take it all in, and so like this time around, I really wanted to make sure that I really took in every single moment. So when the whistle blew, I just yeah, like I didn't like I just stopped. Like I kind of just looked up. I knew where Zach was sitting, so I made sure to say to wave to him. But other than that, like I just really wanted to give hugs to my teammates and congratulate them on obviously a World Cup win, but just a great tournament. Yeah, I would probably say I think in 2017 I wasn't really like starting or playing that much with the national team. So I think for me, like I don't know if it's necessarily fear, but I think you get a lot of confusion and a lot of questions, like just trying to figure out like where my career was going or how I could push myself. And I think there's a fear in that because obviously soccer's been a part of my life for so long. And you just want to do whatever you can for the team. And of course you want to play and you want to be a better player and athlete. And I kind of just was like stuck trying to figure out what my role was or where I was in my career. And that can be, I think, scary at times for sure. So I would probably go back to then. Oh no. Wait, hold on. Sorry. I can't hear you. I lost my technical difficulty. Everyone's on there like, can you hear me? Oh, they said they can't hear Yahoo either. Well, thank you for everyone who's watching. That helps. They said they couldn't hear you either. Someone told me to discard AirPods. Mine or theirs? No, but I can read your lips. I love how everyone's becoming like an IT. Alright, let's see if I can put them on again. Whoops. No. I need my own IT. There we go. Boom. Ah. All right, let's see if this works. Mr. Ertz is at training. Okay, yeah, I hear you. Yay. I'm so sorry. Like, went out and I was like, everyone was giving me their like IT like information on the bottom. Like, I don't know. That doesn't mean anything to me. I put it back in 2017. Yeah, I think just at that time I wasn't really playing much with the national team, and so I think it's just like I think when you're trying to push yourself and you're just trying to figure out, you kind of get confused of where you are, where your career is kind of going, and so I think that kind of puts fear in there, and I think that was a time for me to kind of like reflect. It definitely helped me, but it definitely was a really hard time trying to figure out kind of my role and kind of where I was in my career. But I mean, really, like Zach is a huge supporter, and he really helps me keep that in perspective and try and find the joy in kind of the journey part of it that can always be a little difficult. Luckily, like I think being with my NWSL team, they wanted for me to be my best here and be able to kind of have a very strong leadership role here, and they wanted me to be my best. That I think having that outlet for me to be able to perform and get better and train definitely helped me as well. So I think obviously finding your support group is so huge. Yeah, I think definitely, I mean, I can name a few. I think obviously having my parents be there and kind of been around the journey from the beginning with Zach. My family got to really be at the World Cup, and that was a really cool time to kind of reflect. And
tell stories about in the past as well. But I think even on top of that, just like I'm proud like to be in the stands watching Zach play. Like I think collectively we're kind of a team as well, and we started a foundation last year, and it meant so much to us to be able to do that and really use our platform and people wanting to really help in any way that they could and join us in wanting to make an impact in our communities. And that's been a really cool thing for us to be able to see how much support, not that we're just getting on the field, but off the field as well from people. And I think that's like a moment that when Zach and I share, be able to talk to people, connect us on a very different level with people versus just seeing us on, on the field or on TV.
How does that make him feel?
It's unbelievably like a huge honor. It's really like it's still surreal. I think like I always laugh when people even call me a veteran on the team because I still feel like I'm like still young in my career, but I guess in soccer years I'm not. But it seriously means the world. I think that's a huge reason why you play. I mean, I was there in their shoes wanting and dreaming, and I think now just the possibilities to allow them to have that dream or that goal to get there and to know that it's absolutely attainable is huge. And my favorite thing is when they come up and talk and ask like all these questions, and it's just cool because that's the next generation that's going to take our shoes and just the want and will, and even having an impact to possibly be a part of that is really cool and really can't even put into words. It's special. Motivation in any way, I guess.
So you're talking about this pride. I can see it in your face and your eyes when you're lighting up. And I know my story is one of millions that you've probably heard. Did that inspire this book that you have out there, Tuition Free?
Yeah, it's been like a really like crazy like month. Like I've never really thought that I would ever write a book, to be honest. But I think it's just so many kids want to ask questions and they only see us, on TV and don't really know what we've been through or our views or beliefs or just how we got there, adversity that we've faced. And I just want to be like relatable to know that this is how I see like the sport and how it's given me so many amazing opportunities and been able to test me as a person, as a player, and how to be a good teammate. And I think it just allows me